Me and my friends joke about stalking people on Facebook because you could see everything that they do. Even if you're not their friend, you could just go and see their photos and like criticize them, or like, if you don't like a person, you go on their Facebook and you just talk about them. And we just start making fun of a person if we don't like them, or even if we like them, if they look weird on their photo, we just make fun of them. My friend, she posted a picture of her, because she's half Filipino, so she posted a picture of her wearing like this Filipino dress, that it was part of like this culture thing she was doing, and she actually got a lot of like people talking stuff about her because she was wearing that. They were saying that she looked ugly because she was wearing the Filipino dress that her mom made for her, and it really hurt her feelings, and she started crying at school. But she ended up deleting the pictures. It's like people post something about each other, and then they think that that person's not going to see it, but then, they have friends that have you as a friend and on Facebook or MySpace, and it just gets around really quick. Teenagers, they find it easy to like criticize people over the internet because you're not face to face with them, so like, oh, she's not going to do anything about it, because even if she writes something back to me on Facebook, it's not like she's physically going to hurt me. But if you go up to somebody and you tell them, there might be that chance that they might physically hurt you, or like tell somebody to physically hurt you. That's why I think teenagers like attack each other on the internet, because it's not that physical.
One time, me and this girl got into like a disagreement because her friend saw me comment her boyfriend. She thought something was going on, so she got mad, and then her friend started like harassing me on MySpace. What they did was they would post bulletins like, "Oh, she's so stupid," and she just wanted to pick a fight with whoever, and since I'm tiny, I was always the girl who gets picked on, just because they think I won't fight back. So it started off with just her saying, "Stay away from my friend's boyfriend." She started messaging me and telling me, "Oh, you better watch out," and threatening me and stuff. It was two of them. And it was funny because the girl who actually had a problem with me only said something to me once, and she kind of let her friend take it to the extreme. I was mad. I was so mad just that like somebody would stoop that low and not actually call me out to my face. I just was so frustrated that I couldn't even retaliate or like say anything back without being as low as she was, because everyone knew who she was talking about, and everybody knew like that it was talking about me. People post pictures and tag them and put dumb comments and stuff like that, and it was just another way to confront someone without actually being in their face, just like talking behind someone's back because you're too scared to actually go in their face and do it. People talk really big when there's like miles between you, but might think more about what they say if they were right in front of you and could see your reaction and could see how much it hurt someone. I kind of got used to people talking crap about me and like saying things that weren't true and making assumptions about who I was and where I was from. And if I didn't have my friends then, I probably wouldn't have made it. It still hurt. Like, I remember telling my mom, and my mom was mad. She was like, you should call the school, you should do this, you should do that. I was like, I would just make it worse.
Good afternoon, Whiteland Warriors. I hope you had a good discussion in your class about online bullying and online cruelty. We're going to summarize right now ways that targets and victims and bystanders can de-escalate online cruelty. If you are a target of online cruelty, please ignore and block the bully. Offenders often want attention. Take it away and they may give up. The second thing you can do is save the evidence. You may need it later for documentation. Third, change your privacy settings so that you can only see those you trust and those that can comment on your pages. Make sure to tell trusted friends and adults. This helps you create a support network. If you're a bystander to online cruelty, please stand up to the offender when appropriate. If you see something negative online, say something. Make it clear that you think online cruelty is wrong and tell the offender to back off. It may be easier to do this if you have a good relationship with the offender. Comfort the target by explaining that many offenders act cruelly just to gain control, power, or status. Also, help the target advocate for themselves. Tell friends and school leaders so that they can help de-escalate the situation. It's easier to stand up to cruelty when you are not alone. It is very important that a report is made to an adult if you are being bullied or you witness another student being bullied. This includes bullying done online, even if it occurs after school hours. To make a report, students should see a counselor or administrator. If your counselor or administrator is not available at the moment you are making the report, you may request a meeting with them by filling out a request form. The forms for guidance are orange and found in the guidance office. The forms for administrators are yellow and are found at the desk in the hallway by Mrs. Linhart's office. Students can also make an anonymous report by visiting the high school's website and clicking on Report an Incident.